Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
Hey you guys, good afternoon on this Sunday. I was just scrolling on YouTube, bored, and something came to mind. And I want to say something because I see like a lot of women seem to think this way for some reason. And I understand why they think this way because they feel like it's the natural way of things. They feel like, all women should be this way. But a man's money is not your success. A man's money is not your success. And what I mean by that is, because you have so many women out here that I understand that they want men who are financially successful, men who can't be, providers and all that type of stuff. And I understand, that's what happens, especially in the dating scene, in the dating world. Women want a man that has money. Nothing wrong with that, but too many women put their eggs into one basket. Too many women think that they're so busy trying to get with the man who has money or get a certain man or whatever, and they forget about themselves. They forget to put you know a certain amount of effort and energy into themselves. They forget to put them to lift themselves up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, you should be try to be financially competitive against a man or anything, or try to um be better than a man or anything like that. But I've always been the type of person where I wanted my own success. I never really was, um what's the right word that I can use? I never really was impressed by a man's money or his ability to provide for me because, I always felt like, those are his assets, those are, you know, his achievements, you know what I'm saying? Even if, say he's driving a nice car, has a nice house, those are, his achievements, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something that makes me happy because I want something of my own. I want something that I worked hard for, you know what I'm saying? And that could be anything, it can be anything. It could be a business, it could be working at a certain job that you like, or going after a certain career, or anything that just makes me feel complete. And me, I don't feel complete without money, because without money you can't do nothing. And I want to be able to do things on my own. I want to be able to book a flight, on my own credit card. I want to be able to book a hotel with my own money. I want to be able to rent my own apartment with my own money. I want to have, $10,000 in savings of my own money. Um, um, it's just, I feel like, a lot of women, they tend to forget, they tend to forget about themselves, and they just they just put their eggs into one basket, and they try to be people pleasers. And I don't know, I just want my own. I want to be successful in my own way. And I don't think that is wrong for a woman to want to be financially successful or whatever that is, because I feel like that's where the ultimate freedom is having your own. um and not having to have somebody throw back in your face what they don't did for you, or you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me, and whatever. But it's nothing wrong with if you do have a man that's doing all those things for you. If you have a man that just gives you money and says, hey, go do whatever you want to do with it, then more power to you. But don't just spend your whole life trying to find a man who is successful, or who has a lot of money, and you not put that work in for yourself, to have something of your own. Something of your own that you can feel proud of at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be young forever. You're not going to be young and full of energy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to eventually get older, and as you get older, your market kind of goes down, and these men, they start trying to go after younger, more beautiful women. So it's important to have something of your own. You know what I'm saying? To be able to stand on your own, especially financially, because if you're not financially well off, then that's a bad thing. You pretty much you can't do anything without money, especially without having your own money. So the only person I know who I can depend on is me at the end of the day. So that's why I don't get impressed about a man's money or his ability to be able to provide for me, because it's not something that I can count on. You know what I'm saying? The only person I can trust and count on is myself. So it can't be no other way. You know what I'm saying? I just try to figure out what it is I can do for myself, I can do today, that is going to help me be financially stable, but also me not compromising myself and my happiness at the same time. Because I feel like women, they compromise a lot, they put up with a lot, they put up with men who they don't even want to be with, just for for his protection and his finances. And if you're not happy, then why put yourself in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I have to have my own money. I don't want it no other way. I want my own money. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for today's video. I wasn't trying to be on here long. I've been feeling kind of down because I usually would have had like a facial wax, my eyebrows waxed, my hands and feet done already, but I have to wait until it's time for me to leave for my trip, and I don't want to get my nails and feet and stuff done, and I want everything to be fresh, and I want my hands and stuff. I want my pedicure and my manicure to be fresh. I want a fresh wax just before I leave, right before I leave for my trip, but it's bugging me because I'm woofing so bad, and I feel like a lot of times I feel like when I don't look my best, I don't feel my best. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's been really bugging me. If I don't like how I look, I just don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause self-care is also an important factor of being happy and stuff like that. Keeping up with yourself and your hygiene and all that type of stuff. But yeah, no, that's just my take on things.